Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Got a special guest joining us today, Bryan Payne, and he is the CEO and founder of Skout Deals. Bryan, how you doing, sir?
Hey, John. I'm great. How are you?
Very good. I'm on your website right now. What a cool idea for an app and a website. This is just a really neat thing. So let's talk about Skout Deals. Where did this start? Where was the infancy of Skout Deals, and how did you guys think of doing this particular thing?
You know what, John? It came out of, a pain point. My wife and I are both deal finders. We've been deal finders our whole life. As a matter of fact, this is a true story. We're high school sweethearts, and on our first date, we actually went to Burger King with a 2-for-1 coupon. So,
all right. That's awesome.
So, my wife is definitely a better deal finder than me. I think I'm a better deal negotiator, but together we're a great team. And the way that we came up with the app and was really out of necessity. We just found it was getting harder and harder to find deals. There were so many places to look for deals now. It could be like an email, a website, an app, a direct mail. I don't want to date myself, but in the old days it was, we would get our newspaper, our flyer inserts. We kind of knew, where to find the deals, how to, cut them, organize them, et cetera. And then just as, time went on, there's just so many different ways that you could find deals. So we actually, the problem for us is it was becoming so time-consuming, and it wasn't becoming fun anymore. So we thought, wouldn't it be great if there was an app that could have all of the deals nearby in one location so that we didn't have to hunt for a deal. So, for example, if we were looking to go out for dinner, what deals are at restaurants nearby? Or if we needed to buy something for home, what deals of that product or item were nearby. And we did a lot of research, and we couldn't find an app that did that. And, we're in the deal finding community. We have friends that are deal finders. And we asked them, we said, what do you think of this idea? And they were experiencing the same pain and frustration that we were, that it was just taking so much more longer to find deals. So that's kind of how we came up with the idea of Skout Deals, and to create this app that would take every deal that's near you, doesn't matter what type of business, what type of product, but put it all onto one app, kind of a Swiss Army knife, so to speak, of deal finding, where with a few taps of your finger, you can find anything you're looking for nearby. So that's kind of the backstory of how we got to develop Skout Deals and how it came to be.
That's a really cool story, and I love the fact that on your first date you used a coupon, and 30 years later you're still married, and we can prove definitively that coupons could save money and save relationships. So there you heard it here first. So that is really cool. Now, for the app, if I want to download this app, it's called Skout Deals, Skout, Skout Deals. If I want to download this app, is there a fee for it, or is it a free app?
Yeah, no, there's no fee. It's a free app, and right now we have it on the App Store and soon to be released on the Google Play Store. One of the cool things about the app is there's two real cool things. Number one is no deal on the app is under 25%. So everything is 25% off or more.
Nice.
And the number two is that we have what are called surprise freebies that businesses put on the app. So the more that you use the app, the more these surprise freebies come up. So it's really interesting. You could be searching for one item, and all of a sudden you'll see something come up that says, hey, here's a surprise freebie. So in a way, it's kind of got, some fun to it as well. So not only are you getting great deals, but you're able to kind of win free stuff the more you use the app.
That is awesome. And I'm on your website right now, and it says post deals for free. So if I'm a business and I'm saying, man, I'd really like more customers, here I am sitting in my store and there's nobody here, I can post deals on this site as well?
Yeah, exactly. So we have one of the important things for myself my wife as well, is we wanted to, in a sense, level the playing field where small businesses and large businesses can compete equally so that, small businesses could have deals on the app as much as large businesses. So we came up with a subscription-based model where we have a free subscription at one level where they can post up to 3 deals at no charge. And then if they want to post more or they want to get certain other features, they would pay. But even at our highest end, a merchant pays about $129 a month, and they can post deals on the app, and they can send special offers to people on the app and birthday deals. And there's some really, really great things that merchants can do to drive more business. So one of the things when we were creating the app was, from a deal finding perspective, we want to make sure that deal finders can find great deals. And in order to get great deals, we wanted to make it easier for all deals to get on our app. So that's why we have this free model and also a paid subscription version, depending on what the business, the size of the business, the scope of the business. The goal, though, is to get everybody put their deals on the app so that it's easy for users to find deals.
And is it done like through geo-targeting, or how does it know which stores are like right in my neighborhood?
Yeah, so what we have is we have kind of a do-it-yourself platform for the business where they log on, similar to like Facebook, you would create an app. So you upload your photo, you put in the price point, the description. Literally within 3 to 4 minutes, you can post the deal up to the app. So now we know where your location is. We know, and anyone within a radius of your business that's on Skout Deals. So if I'm a mile away and I'm looking for, let's say you're a restaurant, and I'm looking for a restaurant, I'll open up, I'll see restaurants, and I'll see your deal and your offer. So yeah, it's geolocation-based or location-based. So you as a merchant, put your address in, put your deal. Myself as a consumer, as I'm using the app, it knows where I am based on my GPS, and it shows me all of the offers that are within the geographical location of where I'm located.
That is really cool. That's a neat idea. And being a person who's worked with business owners for, two decades now, I know business owners are always looking for a way to get more business through the door. And if this is an app where they can literally just, do it on their phone or do it on their computer, upload a deal and say, okay, the door is open, come and get it. I think people are going to love that as business owners. But I also think people who live in those communities are going to love it because it's a chance for them to save money on stores right in their neighborhood.
Exactly. We actually found something that was unanticipated in that a lot of the people that are using the app have been telling us that they love it from the discovery side, that they're finding businesses that they had never known existed that were nearby, that they wouldn't have found those businesses otherwise than through the app, which I thought was something wasn't planned, but it's very cool.
I think it's a neat idea. Again, right now, for those of you that are just tuning in, we're visiting with the founder and CEO of a thing called Skout Deals. His name is Bryan Payne. And we learned that he and his wife went on their first date and used a coupon, buy one, get one, which I love that. So these are people who absolutely appreciate the deals, and they're out there with this new app. How long has this been available, Bryan? Is it still really, really new?
It's really, really new. We just launched it in early October. We spent 19 months developing it and also onboarding a lot of big companies so that when we launched the app, we actually launched there's over 140,000 locations and over 50,000 deals.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, some of the companies you'll see on the app are people like Target, Walmart, Best Buy. We actually worked with those businesses and tied right into their databases. So every single day we go through, so for example, Walmart, I think we go through every day about 240,000 items.
Wow.
We find all of the items that are 25% off or more, and then we put them up onto the app. And we do the same for Best Buy and for a number of other businesses. So when we launched, we wanted to make sure that the minute that someone opened up the app, they had value and that they were saving money. So we launched in October, and we launched I believe we have 145,000 locations across the United States.
Wow.
And as of this morning, we have just over 50,000 deals.
That is fantastic. And it's really cool. I'm on your website right now, and I see these names scrolling by on the bottom. TJ Maxx, Sears, Steak and Shake, Sally Beauty, Pizza Hut. These are all people we've heard of. You know, sometimes you'll have a deal site pop up, and they'll say, hey, we got these great deals right in your neighborhood. And you open it up, and it's like, you know, Jimmy John's Barbershop. And you're like, what the heck is that? I've never heard of that place. Do I really want to go and get a discount haircut from a place I've never even heard from, or I've never even heard of? But the nice thing about this is you can have the local businesses too, but you also have places that you have heard of. You know, Walmart, we've all heard of that before. So I think that's a really cool combination. And that doesn't just happen. Let's talk a little bit about your background that, you know, for you to be able to pull all this together, that takes a unique skill set, and you've built that over the last, over your lifetime doing what?
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm an entrepreneur. Have really, since the age of 24, over the last 25 plus years, I've never worked for anyone. And I've always started businesses that the commonality of all the businesses I've started have been in disrupting a space or revolutionizing an industry. So the most recent one was a company in Silicon Valley that I founded, and we revolutionized the way that the yearbook is created and what a yearbook can do. So after I had left that journey, I was looking for my next one. And again, looking at, you know, having the passion of being a deal finder, it was just a nice, natural, it wasn't planned. It was just, you know, geez, this would be a great product. Now, you know, putting something together like this, definitely with my background in technology and in Silicon Valley and the connections and the developers I know, is really helpful. Because it is a big undertaking, you know, to create an app that's tied into all these large businesses. That, you know, just that connection alone, the GPS component, and then there's some other things that I hadn't mentioned. Was, you know, one of the goals is to take kind of best practices of what deal finders do, and so how do they sort their deals? How do they organize their deals? How do they keep track of them? So we built all of that into the app so that if you find a deal that you like that you want to use for later, you can save it. We'll remind you when it's going to expire. Or you could favorite certain businesses, because as deal finders, we typically go to the same businesses most often. And so what we built into the app is where you could favor a merchant and deals come up. Or this is one of the coolest features, is what we call a safe search, where, let's say I'm looking for a lawnmower, and there's no urgency to buy, but I'm looking for it, and whenever the good deal comes up, I want to be notified. So within our app, you can, you know, save this search, lawnmower, and whenever a deal on that product, you can even, you know, name it with a brand, John Deere lawnmower. And whenever that item comes up in any location nearby you, we'll notify you.
That's
so
awesome.
There's all these, there's some really, you know, unique, cool features for the user that are really simple. Underneath, it's complex. So my background with technology has been really helpful to develop that platform and allow merchants to do it themselves, where they can connect to their customers directly to our platform.
Again, visiting right now with the founder and CEO of Skout Deals. While you were talking, I clicked on your Facebook page as well. Folks, if you're wanting information on that, it's facebook.com/Skout Deals, SKOUTDEALS, and I like that. But I was looking through here, and all the 5.0 stars. Everybody's loving this, so that's a really cool thing. And you said it's available in the App Store now, and it's coming soon to the Google Play Store?
Yeah, by Christmas we'll have it in the Google Play Store.
So that'll be what everybody's asking for Christmas, is the free app that saves us money. So awesome. Well, again, Bryan, thank you for taking some time to visit with us. This is a really cool idea. I'm glad you guys did this, and we're going to stay in touch as well, because I want to know how this goes as you're rolling out the Google app, because there's a ton of people that are utilizing that platform, and I know there's a lot of people utilizing the Apple platform as well. So I think it's a really cool thing, and I think it's awesome. So thank you so much for taking the amount of time you took to chat with me. It's a cool story. This is America right here. People that have an idea and go out and do something about it. And, there's a lot of people that sit around and say, oh, I got a great idea. I'm going to, this and this and this, you could do this and people could save money, but they just never do it. So thank you for not only having the idea, but implementing it and actually making it happen. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you, John. It's been great.
Again, if you'd like to know more, skoutdeals.com. It's SKOUTDEALS.com, and look for it in the Apple App Store. And for those of you who have Google, be sure to look for it for right around Christmas time in that one as well. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Again, if you'd like to know more, I'll give you that website one more time, skoutdeals.com, SKOUTDEALS.com.